spider has an ally in Thundertree. Who is
Yes.
the ally? Guys, there's a well over here. What's the worst that could happen? I'm climbing down, boys.
The drow coming from the south, holding an orb, glowing green, circled with different draconic figures, holding it towards Tony. As you all watch, a green beam comes flying from the orb and hits Tony, enveloping him as he winks away. The drow holding the orb begins to laugh as two more green beams fly, one striking Tybalt and one Juniper in the chest, as they both look at each other and also disappear. In the hallway behind you, you hear the sound of a stick scraping against a stone, as well as the jingling of seashells, as behind you appears an old man. Well, I thought I detected some people rummaging around these parts. And as you get further into the room, you see a short, stout creature pushing rotted hands through the bars. Looks part of his face torn off, scalp ripped apart, but the beard that hangs and the tattered clothes he wears does bear resemblance to a dwarf you know.
Which one from the locket?
Gundren, or one was once Gundren.
I'm going to use my last spell slot to activate Zephyr Strike and run back to the entrance.
As you round this corner, you see the Gundren. As he's like walking through, he just looks back and you see him just smile. A little bit of blood in his mouth. It begins to drip down to his beard. And then he just turns back and continues walking. You notice one letter, this one written in common. It's addressed to Velison. It reads, "My master, I have tried to delay the adventures as much as possible to give you the time to activate the forge. They still do not suspect any treachery, for I have used the knowledge of our prisoner to great advantage. I'm writing to let you know they have discovered your plans in Phandalin with Lady Thornton. They will want me to lead them to Wave Echo Cave within a day. Close the ancient passage and hide the key the best you can. Dispose of your dwarven plaything as well. If we do not meet again, know that I have faith in you to accomplish what task the Herald has asked you. In the Dweller's name. Summoning of the Herald. Let the light be clouded in shadow. Let the beings of darkness once more walk this world and extinguish the paltry wills of those who look down upon us from the light." He begins to hold his hand out. "Give me a few moments. Let me try to see what has happened here." You see, and it forms shadows from the altar. Large tusks, long, protruding snout, flappy ears, burning black eyes, black plate armor, and it looks to be a cloaked figure standing in front of him as the creature that was summoned seems to be speaking, but no words come out.
That was the Elephant Man.
In a small desk setting in the northwestern corner, topped with a single tome that looks to be made of dragon scales of multiple colors. As you reach to grab it, you see on the top of it glowing draconic runes appear just for a second before you hide it away. Magladoth, the Dweller in the Void. As you flip open the tome, it begins with a rather somber description of a period of time in which the dragons ruled the Forgotten Realms, an inevitable downfall with dragons taken down by an army of the combined forces of humans, the Illitharn Empire, and dwarves. More runes begin to burn through as the script changes entirely, and in Draconic, a tale is woven, the true downfall. The humanoid races were powerless to the dragons, but the chromatics grew vain, and the metallics could no longer tolerate their greed. Thus the metallics aided the humanoids to stage an uprising, and the chromatics were banished to the inner planes. But the humanoids, feeling the power, began to grow greedy, and tricked the metallics into ripping a hole into material. From this hole, an immense dragon, the Void, appeared. The Void Dragon caused immediate destruction and decimated the allied forces, including destruction of the Illitharn Empire. Only with the help of a great wizard, Vanathor, using the orbs and the blade of dragonkind, was the Void Dragon banished. The tale ends on an ominous note of plans for the dragon's imminent return. This large chamber, lined with cabinet dressers, bookshelves, a large, detailed map of the Sword Coast with several markers placed about, sits in the middle. On the other side, you see a heavily armored drow. As he sits down, the green orb you saw before, he looks at you. "You fools have stumbled upon an early grave, but I am not without mercy despite your previous notions of my people. The houses of the deep have betrayed my master, and he's seeking revenge upon them, not you. You all have meddled in his affairs for too long. Give you one chance to return from where you came, or you will find your lives forfeit to my blades.
You zapped my friends out of existence, so we're gonna kill you.
So be it. You do not know the powers my master consorts with. Even if you slay me, you will still find yourselves in a world of shadow. As he draws his blades. So actually, starting the round is going to be Win.
Fuck yeah. Let's do this shit. I'm gonna run in, and I'm gonna stab this mofo. Hell yeah. What's up, dude? Prepare to get stabbed. Not recklessly, though, because I have, like, no health and no rage more. Am I out of rage? Yeah, I'm totally out of rage. Yeah, take that fucking 18. I'm assuming 18 hits.
It would, if you didn't use your reaction to parry it.
Oh,
Motherfucker! Well, I'm gonna use my bonus
As he-
action to turn around and hit him again.
Go ahead.
If he
Well,
wants
he
to
has
play
used his
those
reaction,
games.
so that's good to know.
22. Yeah, you could take 8 damage instead.
Woo!
Yeah.
There
Damage,
we
no.
go. Go Win. Let's
Okay.
go.
As your hilt of your halberd swings around, you smack him and he backs up, but quickly reasserts himself and is ready to strike at you. Wrangler, not right now. Goodbye. Oh my
But
god.
Wrangler's
claws.
cute.
Okay, whatever. All right. When,
What do you say? What? No, leave me alone. I'm almost dead.
as you are striking at him, you notice that the orb seems to, the glow, it was at once basking light around the room like a green glow, but it seems to have maybe used too much of its power to contain 3 people as it begins to shake. And another beam of light fires from it, and it leaves a green residue that quickly transforms into Quip in this corner, and it goes to Quip's turn.
Look at that scowl on her face. It's adorable.
As well as shooting Tybalt into this corner as another beam shoots out.
Look at that scowl on his face. It's less adorable.
It is less adorable. You don't have to be mean about it though.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with a Dissonant Whispers. It's wisdom saving throw, 15.
Hit him with a ha. Hit him with the heat. And then I kick her, sir.
That is a 21.
Oh. Crud.
That's half damage, right?
I think she's reading right now.
And I
Yes,
kick
and the
her,
damage
sir.
was 19, so he'll take
9.
9. 9 damage, psychic.
which is not very much, but good enough.
Good roll.
Would you like to do anything else?
Thank you. I am going to use my bonus action to give who's next in initiative?
Would be the drow. And after
Oh.
him, the Bayrick.
I guess that doesn't matter. I'm gonna give Win a bardic inspiration
Okay.
Yay,
Win has
bardic inspiration.
for my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast.
How does Bardic Inspiration work? If this, like,
It's
is,
when
is it
it's
different for different bards?
It depends
well,
on the
it's
level
different
of
for
bard.
your level. For me, it's 1d6,
Okay.
and you can add it to basically anything. Not everything, but like a skill check or an attack roll. I don't think you can ability check, attack roll, or saving.
Okay, so you can't add it to like your AC on like a hit or whatever. Okay.
Unfortunately,
That'd be
no.
cool.
That'd be super cool.
Okay. And that was it for your turn, right? No movement?
No movement.
All right. It's going to go to the drow. He's going to strike twice with his scimitar towards Wen.
What? No, leave me alone, dick.
For the
walked
first one is
into
a
the room
16.
and you stabbed him.
Okay, 16 misses.
And the second one is a 14.
Yeah, eat shit. Haha.
And then
Thank God.
he's going to, as he makes 2 slashes with the scimitar, he's going to pull out a hand crossbow.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's going to fire at Tybalt.
He's got crossbow expertise.
What just happened? Where am I?
18.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
All right.
He doesn't provoke, or he doesn't. He's not at disadvantage because
He's attacking Tybalt.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to be 6 damage. And then can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, no, no.
15.
Okay, you're good.
Oh man, you don't want that, Tybalt.
Just to say it from not metagaming, in terms of how I look, terrible.
I think you looked terrible before you went into the orb, and you came out
the
looking
orb,
about the same.
The orb hurt me a lot, and then I got put into it.
That was the trap, I think, and then the I don't
the
remember what
fire-
else. Oh, the spiders
The
and your own
fire hurt.
fireball.
Yeah, my own
Yeah.
fireball. I'm not looking good. I came out of nowhere. I get hit by an arrow. I'm barely here.
I think so. No, not great.
Goes to Bayrick's turn.
Can I get past Tybalt? I'm assuming yes.
Yep, it just takes double movement speed to go through him.
Unless I actively tell you no.
So 10 feet to get through him instead of 5, and that's it.
Oh, is that our new rule now? Before we just went through.
That's how it's been.
Oh, man.
You
Yeah,
guys
well,
you guys never moved far enough that it mattered.
Yeah, Baz can just do whatever.
Yeah, Baz
Yeah.
as a halfling doesn't take the movement speed. It's not difficult
Well,
terrain for him.
Well, he's a dwarf, so does that also work for him?
He's a medium. Well, dwarves are stocky.
10,
10, 5, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Well, the halfling nimbleness.
And then let me check the range on this. Sorry, I should have done this earlier.
How dare you?
No beer for you. Can't you freaking get your turn done in like 3 seconds? Come on, guys. You should get this all done beforehand. You got like 6 turns.
All right, I'm gonna cast Bless. And I'm gonna cast it on Baz and Win and Tybalt.
By myself. God damn it.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Plus is plus a d4.
Correct. To attack rolls and I believe saving throws. Let me
Look at this. I've been blessed as a bye.
Yes. D4 to any attack roll or saving throw. Yep. Bonus action, nothing I can do. So that is my turn. Flap my cape.
Excellent.
Where did you get that? It's mine.
Baz, you're going to see your weird hobo-esque ally start forward and be like, "Oh, I forgot Sir Fluffy. Be right back." He's going to run out this way.
No.
Was that fucking Pyrium?
Yeah. Yes.
No time to talk about it now.
That would be Tybalt. Just be like, wait a minute. It's fucking Pyrium.
And it goes to Baz.
I left for 3
Fucking-
seconds.
Incompetent ass. Let's see. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15 into the room to share space with Tybalt. And can I get onto the table?
Sure. It's only like 3 feet high.
Okay. I'm gonna jump onto the table and run over here. Would kicking the orb be an action?
Yes, but make a dex save first to see if you dodge these markers.
Don't hurt the markers.
Okay. The
Yeah, you
D4 won't
definitely
even
knock.
matter.
You accidentally
The
kick one of
D4
the
won't
markers
even
over as
matter.
you're running.
Okay.
Come on, I can make a perception check, right? So I can remember where the markers are.
Well, it would have been 12.
Yeah, you're still gonna kick one over.
Okay.
In your rush.
Yeah, I want
What's
to
your bonus
kick
to
the.
dex? Let me see that. Oh, it's only a +4.
Yep.
I mean, that's good, but like. Okay.
Yeah, my dex is only a
He's
12.
more strength now, right?
Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna kick the orb at the wall.
Okay. Roll on arm to hit it.
Shits Tony out.
It's a 23.
Yeah, you definitely kick it, and it goes flying and hits the bookcase and rolls on the ground. Just begins like rolling, stopping about here. In front of the line. But it doesn't seem to be damaged at all from your kick.
Okay,
God damn it.
we'll get Baxaran into the room.
Okay. Goes to Tybalt's turn.
Well, assessing the situation. I have no health, no spell slots. I can't even use my wand to give me an extra spell slot. So, the only thing I can do is cast Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
Oh.
which gets me 2 shots. So I have a natural 20, which I'll roll damage for now.
Very nice.
You had the D4? Okay.
17.
So that's 17 from the first Eldritch Blast hit. And the other Eldritch Blast is a 15 to hit.
It will miss.
Oh,
D4.
well. Oh, I had a D4. Which brings it up to 16.
It's gonna miss.
Damn.
Well, at least we know what his AC is.
Yeah. It's
Do you?
It's not.
It's
16.
between 17 and 18.
Alright, and so I guess I'll just have that one blast do a lot of damage, and I do want to move actually. I'll go. I don't want to get hit by any crossbow bolts, so I'm going to the hallway a little bit.
I'd
Okay.
back up even more, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
He's
Not
like.
that far.
And then I'll flap my cape.
Yes, flap that cape.
But far away where nobody can see me.
That might be the only time you flapped your cape with your actual bonus section. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Goes back to when?
Oh, score. I'm gonna fucking stab him again with my pointy long stick of badassery.
Do it to it.
For an
Pretty
18.
long stick of badassery.
Do it.
And he also uses the reaction to parry.
You can add a D4 to that. Add a D4.
Add a d4.
Might be over his ability to parry.
Actually, I'll add a D6
Add
and a D4.
Add D6.
Inspiration and bless.
Plus
Ah,
9
okay.
more.
Parry
You
that,
miss. No, I'm just
shithead.
kidding. You hit. Inspiration.
Bax is gonna infuse it for
Well,
an
points
additional
of
fire damage.
13 damage
Yes.
total. Okay.
One
Rolls a lot of
damage.
ones.
Baxaran does roll a lot of ones.
And then I'm gonna, hit him with the other side.
He's still baby. He'll
He's
get
still
there.
baby.
For 16, which I believe misses.
Add
It
your
does.
D4. Add your D4. Add
Oh,
your
I get that.
D4.
I get that twice.
Yes. You get it as many times as you want.
Fucking wow.
Whenever the target makes an attack roll.
19
Hits.
So it still might be an 18.
for
I
7
know for
damage.
sure it might be an 18.
Okay.
He was smart not to use his reaction for the 7 damage.
He already used it.
Nothing. Oh, okay. You already used it.
Yeah. He used it on the first hit, but it still hit
Oh,
with his
right.
Bardic Inspiration and
I'm
Bless.
gonna go ahead and say I'm strong as fuck, boys.
Okay, good luck. Anything else for your turn, that one?
I would
Anybody
like
know?
to. I would like to flap.
Nope.
my
Okay.
cape.
Goes to Quip's turn.
This
Shut
is
down.
gonna become a thing.
I don't think you have a cape.
Oh no.
Yee. Okay. I'm going to move around to this corner and throw my knife at him.
Okay.
Yeah, knife his ass.
I do have 2 knives, but I only have one of them.
That does hit.
Cool. So that's gonna do 4 damage. Plus, because he's engaged with another party member, I can do sneak attack with an extra 1d6. So he also takes 2.
Plus 2 more. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
As this blade pierces through his armor, the drow, holding up his blades in defense. You do not know the powers my master consorts with. Even if you kill me, you will still find yourselves in a world of shadow. As he makes gestures with both hands, shadows burning from the torches seem to begin to move alive in both corners of this room. And he's going to attack.
Miriam!
First, one attack towards Wen, the scimitar,
Eat shit.
which is going to be a miss. Second towards Baz with the scimitar, which is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 5 piercing damage and 17 poison damage.
Oh my god.
I
For a total of
am
22.
resistant to the poison. So
Okay,
that's
so
8.
it's going to be 8 plus 5 for 13 total.
Great.
And then dropping his crossbow, he's going to pull out a whip from his belt.
Oh,
Let me measure this.
His scimitars do how much damage?
What?
It only did normal damage. There was a poison attack.
Oh,
or
poison.
damage that followed up. Yeah.
I see.
His whip is going to hit when? Because he can't really hit. Oh, okay. It rolled over. 14. It's going to miss. And then it'll be Bayric's turn.
I'm really glad he's missed because we'd all be dead.
Seriously.
You
Seriously.
dead? I would have went home.
What do these shadows look like?
Shadowy.
They're like
Dark
kind
in
of like
complexion.
forming in the shadows, but definitely humanoid, stretching around, and they do look aggressive.
They look like aggressive darkness.
They do. It's the easiest way to put it. But right now, like as they're forming, it was just like the lights got a little bit dimmer and the shadows were forming. They don't look like what you saw in your dreams.
Well, obviously,
But
I
similar
saw
of
you
the
in my
darkness.
dreams. You're welcome.
How does turn undead work? Trying to make sure.
Like a ghost, I'll be gone. I don't know why I have this in my head. I'm sorry.
This fight goes too sour, like a ghost Tybalt to be gone. He'll find the door. He doesn't know how he
Gonna
got
say-
in here, but he'll find his way out.
Do
Just
I
cast
think
Fireball. We'll see what
turn
happens.
undead will be helpful.
Spell slots.
I do not know. They are shadows. I do not.
I mean,
know if they
just
are undead.
I would think they're not undead.
Yeah, that would be my guess as well.
You can cast it if you want, but
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna I guess I'm gonna go to hit A.
Okay.
Because I don't really have a lot else I can do right at this moment. So. Oh, and a natural 1. Great.
Definitely gonna be a miss.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. And that is gonna be my turn. Because I don't think there's anything with a bonus action I can do right now that's gonna help anybody. So
The jingling of shells gets further.
God damn it. Come on, Pyrium. You picked the wrong time to bolt.
Or did he?
he'll be back.
He
And
won't
goes
be
to
back.
Baz's turn.
The exposition
Yeah?
is done.
Fantastic. We're gonna unleash the buzzsaw.
Do it.
So,
That's not gonna do anything even with a D4.
Boo.
Go away.
The buzzsaw.
That's
has
also not gonna do
conflicting
anything.
feelings.
Oh no!
And then that'll be a 20 to hit with the offhand.
Do you have the feat?
Dual wielder.
Yeah, I think that you don't get your bonus. You just get your strength bonus. You don't get your proficiency if you don't have dual wielder.
I do.
If you do have
have
dual
it.
wielder, then we're good.
Yeah, he has,
You have
had
it?
dual
And it
wielder for a
hits.
long time. Yeah.
Couldn't remember. Just clarifying.
9 to
Play, like,
hit.
9
games,
damage.
So it's like
9
anybody ever rolled.
damage. Okay. Missing twice as he just blocks him with the scimitar, and finally you kind of come underhand and you get a hit piercing through his armor.
I want to stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Yes. And Bax is
It's
just
gonna
gonna
be Tybalt's
wait.
turn.
All right.
Don't mind me just watching my overweight cat fight with the ball.
If I move here, can I see old Vin Malahir? Or Malahir?
Honestly, I would say no from where you're at right now.
Okay. Let me just sneak into here real quick, Miss Flitterquip. 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
So that's not gonna do anything with the D4.
Oh, come on, blast.
That's not. Maybe that might do it with a full D4.
Yeah, you can roll the bless.
17, I think is what it was. If
Does
that was
hit.
3. All right, found the number.
That would be the number.
Damage, 6 damage.
6 more damage to him. Okay.
All right, I have 5 more feet of movement. I'm going back into the hallway, and I'm flat on my cape. Ending my turn.
Okay. It's gonna be Shadow A's turn
Get out, man.
as it strikes at Win.
Hey, I tried to hit it.
Yo, back the fuck off.
And that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Okay, that actually hits.
It's gonna be 8 necrotic damage.
Oh, that's cute.
And as you feel its icy grip around you, you feel weakened as your strength is reduced by 3.
No.
Yes.
Why didn't that do the thing? I don't understand you
Just not
sometimes.
ignore that. I was trying to figure out how to do it.
All right, that isn't working. So let me
So
just
you-
override it.
Yeah, I think you would do other modifier and make it a negative 3.
That's what I did, and it didn't change anything at all.
You are correct. Why didn't it do that?
What's your
That's
strength right now
wild.
before you do the modifier?
It's 21.
Okay. So you're gonna be down to an 18, so just a plus
Yeah.
4 instead of a plus 5.
Yeah, just
That's all.
override. If you go to your strength and just override the score, you can just type in 17.
So what did
Yeah.
that look like for folks that were watching it happen?
As the shadow
Like
kind of
gross.
coalesced around when you just saw these gripping fingers go around him, and you just saw him kind of limp a bit as the fingers wrapped around his neck for just a second. And Wynn looks to be holding himself a little slightly less upright.
This is not winning.
Yeah, the old lizard's getting old.
And it goes to Wynn's turn.
Yeah, I'll go after Vin bitch again.
Okay.
Even with a bless, that's not going to hit.
That's the 4th 12 that's been rolled since I cast Blast. It's like the dice god.
The second one's 21
Gonna hit?
Bax is
for
gonna
a
infuse
max
it.
damage.
Boom! There you go.
10 more damage. Okay.
You know, you could rage.
No, I can't rage.
He doesn't have any left.
Oh.
I have nothing left.
Okay,
Yeah,
back
We
to
have
free.
pushed ourselves a bit too hard.
Yeah,
Guys didn't
Mister.
take a
I'm gonna
nap
jump
before
down the
walking through
well.
the door? Look,
That's true.
in hindsight, it was a great idea.
What?
Was it?
Would we have found Pyrium or get all that lore? I don't think so.
Yeah, we would have.
I mean, that
We
lore's
were-
gonna be great when we're dead.
We were on our way to kill him, actually. I believe.
Well then, our new lore, like, if we get new characters and we all die, we get to find out the old lore.
Anything else for your turn,
Our
Win?
time together.
I'd like to cry quietly to myself as I am very close to being dead.
Okay. Goes to Quip.
I'm going to once again cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
No, on Vin.
Vin Diesel with me?
Yeah, Vin Diesel with Nest. It's still a 15 wisdom save.
20.
This man's got a +6 to wisdom?
Alright, well, the total damage was 11, so he will take 5.
Boom.
Hmm. And then I pass the turn.
Man, Dissonant Whispers is cool in a larger space, but since this is so tiny, the second portion of that kind of doesn't give him anywhere to go.
Well, I mean, it also only matters if he fails to
True,
save.
and he hasn't yet.
And he hasn't.
Anything else for your turn?
No, thank you.
Okay. The shadow moves towards Baz from the other corner of the room, coming onto the map with him. For a 13 to hit, which I do believe misses.
It misses.
Which goes to the drow's turn. As he seems to be a little bit bloodied, still brandishing his scimitars in a defensive position. The great herald El Rouge came to us himself. In his shrouded eyes we saw the unmaking of this world. All you do is for nothing.
Due to the amount of blood loss I have endured, I'm going to go ahead and say that I didn't understand any of that.
As he strikes towards you once, which will be a miss again, somehow, for the 15. Then once towards Baz. It's going to be 24.
Hits.
For 6. And then the poison.
Low numbers. No
7 poison damage. So a total of 13.
So 7 was already halved?
7 is halved of the poison. It was 15.
Thank you.
And then the whip towards Wen.
Please no. Not my
Going to
kink.
be 18 to hit.
bad.
Oh no.
I'm really regretting my lack of
Dragon,
healing spells.
protective wings come out. The wings like slam around me and Win for a moment, bumping his AC by 3.
Okay.
Thank the fucking lords.
And it deflects
Let's
the
go.
whip.
And
And it goes to Bayrick's turn.
I was gonna ask what health you're at, but I can just go look.
I'm gonna do this anyway. So I'm gonna raise the shield of Mordin in the air, and I'm gonna say, "Be gone, you foul spirits! This is our fight." And cast Turn Undead.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yep.
Shadow A is a 13. Shadow
Hold on.
B is a 15.
I believe, yeah, DC's 15. So B fails, and so
Okay.
B has to move So as long as it doesn't take any damage, I'm saying that to everyone. As long as B does not take damage, it can do nothing but run away. So leave it alone.
So everybody attack B. Got it.
Get it out of
I,
here.
I believe A failed as
Wait.
well.
Wait.
A was 15, so I think it's meet or beat, right?
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. It's 15 is the DC.
A failed. B should have made it.
So
Oh, B made it. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry. So then A needs to run away, and B.
damn it,
Okay,
A
got
is the only one I can seek.
Yeah, so it can only use the dash action, or, and it can take a dodge action if it cannot move.
Okay.
And that, I'm gonna actually. Well, do I want to get up? Well, so A is so I'm gonna stay with A because I don't want to provoke an attack of opportunity. And that is my turn.
But A failed, so A.
A
can't
shouldn't be able to attack you.
That's right,
It's
A,
its
yeah,
turn.
Then I want to move. So sorry. I for some reason I thought it was B initially, and I'm having trouble
You're good.
disabusing myself of that notion. How do I get Win out of there?
He's doing 9. He's dodged every attack.
That's true. Yeah, he's
True.
hanging in there.
Let me be the meat shield. If I go down, so what? I did my job well.
I don't want to get in the way of other people trying to hit. I'm gonna go 1 and then. Man, I can't. Oh, this is too far. This is tough. Because then that's enough. So that's another 15, and then I can't occupy Bax's space, right? So I'm gonna
Correct.
Yeah, can't end your turn in the same space.
shit.
Get down.
All right. Then I think I'm just gonna stay where I am for now because I think that's gonna open up, and I'm gonna have a chance in a second.
He's small, but he's not nimble, so.
Same.
So staying where you're at.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I do need to keep Bless up. So I'm gonna move on my turn or move next turn, see what's going on. The base opens up. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. It's going to go Baz's turn.
Baz is flagging, but is still going to make his attempts against the drow. That might could do it.
You just need a full D4, I think.
17.
Hit.
12 damage.
Let's go, Buzzsaw.
18.
Hit.
13 damage.
Okay.
I'm
Looking very bloodied.
also going to, with that one, activate Favored Foe. I am considered concentrating. But I get to do an additional D4 damage on that one, and then the first one that hits per turn. So 4 additional damage there. And then that does not use the bonus action, so we'll take the bonus action swing. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Gonna hit.
8 damage.
8 more. Okay.
Let's go, Buzzsaw.
I'm going to have Baxrian also infuse that last hit
Jesus.
for 2 more fire damage.
Bax is killing us. He's had 3 rolls. He's done 5 damage.
Better than 0.
Himb Baby. Leave him alone.
Yeah, baby.
Just a baby.
Kills me.
Anything else?
That is me, and bags.
You fucking crushed it.
Tybalt?
Time to come steal this kill. Okay.
Do it, man. It's a team effort.
Excuse me, Miss Flitterquip. I gotta sneak in here real quick. Eldritch Blast time. First one, 15. I'll add a D4 to that.
So weird that yours says 16, mine says 68.
All right. Well, that see, even with bless, I can't do it. All right, one more Eldritch Blast. That's an 11. I'm not doing it.
That's my dance.
Tybalt had a hard time in his prison.
It was all cheese. That's it. It was all cheese and Tybalt's lactose intolerant. So it was terrible. And I'm just gonna go
It was
back into
all
the hallway.
cheese and Tybalt's
I'm a-
lactose intolerant.
Wait, is this a door next to me?
No, it's a toilet.
It is.
It's a toilet.
It smells pretty bad in there, that room you went in.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
safe.
but
I'm safe
latrine.
in here, so I'm gonna stay
What
right
do I
here.
have?
Even though nobody can see me, I'm flapping my cape.
You're
that's all
blowing
the
the
methane
smell
out,
away
hole in
from
the
you.
ground.
Yeah.
Alright, end turn. You guys
Okay.
didn't put undead Gundren out of his misery?
Nope.
No. Well,
I thought I said we were both.
Things escalated quickly once we found out that he wasn't. Like, we've not even talked to him. Like, things
Oh,
went
okay.
quickly after that.
We do need to put him out of his misery, though.
A is going to run into this corner. And it's going to be Wynn's turn.
Wynn is gonna stand up and try to regain some composure, and in the best, most aggressive lizard folk insult he could possibly muster, say, "You don't even look good enough to eat," and attack.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was a pretty good one.
For 17.
Hits.
Fuck yeah, let's go, Win.
But it gets parried.
Don't count that. I get to re-roll it.
Yeah, let's go.
You can count that one. 13.
Okay.
And then we'll do the polearm master bonus attack.
Because he's
Shove
the
it right down his
master
fucking
of the
throat.
pole.
Yes,
23.
let's go.
Hits.
I don't know if that
No.
works twice or not. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I think it
Um,
works for the butt.
We're going to make a
No.
roll and say no.
Good. Five damage then.
Okay.
And
He's
then I'm
looking
gonna-
very weak.
Good. I'm also looking very weird. I'm gonna slump back down to my dire position.
Just lays on the floor.
And it's going to go to
Starts
Wynn.
napping.
I want to take the guys.
Guys, can we take a 10-round break? I gotta take a
short rest.
You mean a shit?
No. Just because I'm currently taking a shit, like in the middle of the game, does not mean anything.
I need to take a nap.
If I draw my short bow from this angle, would I be at disadvantage?
No.
No.
What are you shooting at?
Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
What are you shooting at?
Who am I shooting at? I'm shooting
don't know,
at
there's
the
shadows and
thing
stuff.
I've been shooting at the whole time, bro.
They're other enemies, guys. Kill them.
Okay.
That sounds very racist of you.
Why would we not want to kill him?
Appreciate
It's
it.
starting to sound like Bayrick over here. Come on.
Hey, fuck off.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Bayrick
There's
put
a
his headphones in
12
attack mode.
It's not.
What a surprise!
Oh no, Tybalt's
And
in
then I
attack
end
mode
my
too.
turn.
Are you guys using the right dice? You and Tybalt got some cursed dice over there.
Yeah, man, it's rough. I don't know,
It's
she-
just
she
because
did
he-
pretty well on damage for Distant Whispers.
It's because
to
he
be fair.
worships like a devil.
Actually, her first Dissonant Whispers roll was really high. I
Tybil
gotta
hit
scroll.
once.
I hit
Her first
hit
Dissonant was
twice.
19. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you
Because-
hit two on the yeah.
because my
He
second
did hit.
because my first Eldritch Blast was a natural 20, and everything else I've missed except for
I mean,
one.
he's got a pretty high AC. Like,
Look at this distinguished
I
fucking
have
build.
+8 to Eldritch Blast, Bayrick.
Look at this
so it's
distinguished-
50-50, really.
Okay.
Figured it out
He's
wrong,
gonna
but-
attack
If it's
Baz?
a 50-50, why have I hit twice out of like 8?
I get that's
Yes.
okay.
Also. B is going to hit Baz, or try to, as it tries to swarm him. 19 to hit.
That's gonna do it.
It's going to be 11 necrotic damage,
Fuck.
and you also feel your strength sapped by 1.
Okay. I'm normally at 19.
Okay, so it didn't do too much, but you still feel a little bit weaker. The drow cough, blood spattering on his hands. Phyllis will destroy the orbs of the dragon in the forge and release the spirits of Magladar's greatest allies. As he fights desperately, as he attacks when at advantage.
Oh no!
23 to hit.
Oh, that totally misses.
For 9 slashing and 17 poison.
For 9 slashing and how
died?
much?
17 poison for a total of 26.
For a total and 17 poison. Uwu's oh god. So he's gonna fall to the ground and say, Uwu, I'm unconscious.
Oh no.
Do you have? You don't. You don't have any sort of resilience.
Only the force, and that's because of something I'm wearing.
Not resistance,
As his blade
resilience.
strikes,
Oh, resilience. Yeah, no, not that either.
stepping over the fallen lizard man, striking with his scimitar towards Beric.
Stop.
For a 12.
Nope, that'll miss.
And then striking with his whip towards you as well.
Fuck.
For 18, which misses as well.
That'll miss.
And it's going to be Beric's turn.
What's your
Right.
AC, Baron?
21.
What did I miss?
High
When did
AF.
when did it become 21?
It's been 21 for a while. I just
What
don't
the-
get I don't get targeted a lot.
Oh, neither do I. My AC's 13.
All right. How do I want to do this here? Well, I don't have a whole lot I can do right now. It's just hit him. So I'm gonna hit him. Did he attack recklessly, or did he get advantage for some other crazy reason?
He's very
I'm asking
desperate
if I
right now.
attack him, is he granting advantage?
Nope.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter. 25 to hit.
It is going to hit.
Better fucking hit. That'd be 6 slashing damage.
6,
from the
okay.
old battle axe.
Yes.
And I guess he's already. I can't really. I don't without provoking an attack of opportunity here. I'm kind of stuck. So I'm gonna hang here for now, and keep an eye on Win.
Okay.
That's my turn. Used all my spell slots. Almost.
Are you saving a spell slot just in case?
I'm saving a spell slot to save people from dying.
Well, I've got so fluffy. I'm coming.
Son of a. Barium, get in here.
Goes to Baz's turn.
Imperium false fun, you not get your dragon ass in here. And I'm gonna take a swipe at the drow. We've got 24 to hit.
That's
He's
definitely
really
going to hit.
dragging
I
ass.
love our NPCs. Oh my god. they're so good.
13 damage.
Don't do anything else.
Yes.
How'd you like to kill him?
I would like to. Is he wearing armor like in the picture?
Yeah. It's
I
like a
would
boiled
like
leather.
I would like to, if possible, like just drive the blade like down into his sternum, like at the base of his neck, and slice up out the neck, the base of the skull.
He goes to say something, but chokes on his own blood as you slice out, and he drops to his knees and falls on the ground beside Win. And where'd this body come
Man.
from? Kind of works
Okay,
out, though.
but that's Wynn's kill, just so we all know.
And then
And as you pierce through him and life leaves his body, the shadows both dissipate.
As they do.
No longer in combat.
All right, I cast Cure Wounds on Win immediately.
I mean, if you don't want to
Last
waste that,
spell slot.
I can go. Cast
I wanna grab the
Spare
orb.
Dying on him. If you don't want to like waste a healing spell.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I would do it in character. So 11 hit points there. Win. I don't want to beg Purium for another heal. He's been somewhat unreliable this session.
how big is the orb in comparison to my less than 3 foot body?
That was a bigger marker. Let me get the actual width of it right now.
Hey,
Like,
does it,
like am I holding it like this?
does it have a
It's
halfling
handy.
sized boot in it? Do you wear shoes, Baz?
It's
I do,
about
yes.
Oh, you do.
when he was using it, it grew to about 20 inches in diameter, but right now it's about 10 inches in diameter.
Ooh.
So
Name of your
like
sex tape.
so
He's a
like
grower, not a shower.
big hands, like.
And you
big
see what
handful.
looks to be 3 different green dragons all engraved on this green orb with a glowing center. Looks to be some kind of glass or crystal.
Eric, do you have a bag that isn't the bag of holding?
Yeah, I have a backpack.
Can we put this in there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you.
I would like to I'd like to take a look at this map before we start and see if I can put the marker back from the location that
I'm
Baz
just gonna.
punted it off the table.
I'm gonna go
Make a
sit down
history
by this
check.
fireplace.
Yeah, I will do my best. Oh, come
Are those cookies?
on. It's a 12.
A 12?
Do look like cookies.
You put it where you think it
Crackers.
was, which was around the area of Neverwinter.
Okay.
I mean, not Neverwinter, I'm sorry, Waterdeep.
And this map isn't the map. Like you,
Right.
This is not.
I do still have to make that
No, no.
map for you, by the
Oh,
way.
it's fine. I
Sorry, I've been crazy busy.
It's-
I will make
oh,
that
dude,
map.
Stop apologizing. Stop.
Yeah, fucker.
All right. I want to search the drow's body to see if we can find, unless somebody else is already doing that, for any notes or anything. Scrolls.
There is what seems to be a logbook on him.
Log.
Just what we need, a book about logs.
And it seems to be in Elvish, surprisingly.
Ugh,
Can I read?
can't
it?
read this
Nope.
blasted scribble.
Elvenwood.
Who can read this?
What language
Crap.
is it?
None of
I
us.
don't know.
Wait,
none
I can
of us
read.
can.
Wait, I can read all writing. Hold on.
That's why I was looking at you.
I was like, I looked at my language, like, well, I can't read it, and I remembered I took that thing.
I don't know. I don't understand any language that has this many curly things in every letter.
Oh, me neither, but I know exactly what this says.
As you read over the logbook, you notice that it seems to be different written correspondence of Vin, a name you don't recognize, and different people in different areas detailing movements and plans of dignitaries, merchants, and others related to powerful relics. There also seems to be some notes written about major movement of a drow noble house in one of the drow cities, which is labeled Minzo Baron Zen.
Minzo Baron Sam. Okay.
So
So I
this,
don't know. I don't know why bad guys do this all the time, but he's put everything that their organization has done in this book.
The names
legend.
of the people that he was corresponding with. One
Somebody should write this down.
Gulador Skycrusher and Waterdeep.
That sounds like a big dude.
Does that name sound familiar to me since I'm from Waterdeep?
It doesn't, surprisingly.
Mm.
Sky Crusher. That sounds like. Big,
Sounds a lot like
big man.
Backbreaker.
Yeah.
The other one from the Moonshae Isles, Ecus Minitrian. One in
Ecos-
Kalimshan named Rhea Daisan. And then lastly, one from Cairn Hall named Rotgrun Chaos Sunder.
Ugh. That can't be good.
And from what you can tell is they're all searching and reporting different news they've heard of different orbs. One spoken of a red orb in Cairn Hall, a blue orb in Kalimshan, a black orb in Waterdeep, and a white orb in the Moonshae Isles.
Can we have those in important?
Yes.
Thank you.
I will
Why
relay
write
the
it all
information.
down?
I will relay the information of the other orbs to the team members, party members.
He did say something about Dragon Balls releasing.
Does that,
Yeah,
mean,
you
does
have
that
to-
mean if we collect them all, we get one use of wish?
Fucking asshole! I was in the way process of saying that. Yeah, it's just gonna bring Krillin back to life for the 17th time.
Nah,
He
I'll
said-
I'll
He
get
said they
myself
were going to
extra spell
destroy
slots.
them in the forge, and it would release.
Yep.
Um,
And the dragon.
Magladoth, the dweller.
Magladoth.
So it's
The
not
Dweller
to
in the
release
Void?
it's not to release Tiamat?
No, this is. Here, you can read everything. I'll toss him the book.
The Elephant Man is the herald.
Oh right, I don't really know anything of what's going on, so all this is just gibberish.
But you do because you had the dream with the rest of us. So
I
you do
did.
kind of know what's going on.
I do have an idea of what's
The
going
only one who has no idea what's going on is probably Quip.
Yeah, so Quip's just
Poor
like
Quip.
That is fair.
What
That is a
talking
fair
about?
assessment. I have no idea what's going on.
Let me give you a summary.
Yes, there was
Fucking
a
chunky.
ritual that looked like they performed in the other room with a letter written in Elvish that read Sir I Galad in Cludiadin Guathrin Sir I Biling o Fuin Unk Morpadad hi Ambar e Extingual I Paltri Will o Tween wo Theodad Uboaman, which was read, Let the light be clouded in shadow, let the beings of darkness once more walk this world and extinguish the paltry wills of those who look down upon us from the light. There was also a list of needed ritual items. There were 3 things there, already there, Basilisk's breath, sap of the blood tree, and eyes and heart from a being of purity. But there were 2 missing ingredients, which were listed as silver dragon's tongue and flame from an ever-burning forge. It looked like a failed ritual had happened, but Purium did pull what looks to be as he scryed back into the past, not screwed, that would not make any sense. He did not screw the altar. He scryed back into the past and saw a cloaked figure, no words, meeting with what looked to be a figure others had seen in their dreams of a black-plated Loxodon with clouded dark eyes as he spoke to them. It looked like they had not summoned what they wished, but had, in fact, at least summoned some kind of meeting with a being they called the Herald. After that, they had found a book, which when Baz grasped it, all bound in different colored chromatic dragon scales, read in draconic Magladoth the Dweller in the Void. At first, when he began reading it, it was a rather somber description of a period of time in which the dragons ruled the Forgotten Realms, and then told of their inevitable downfall where the dragons were taken down by an army of the combined forces of the world's humanoid races. However, as Baz continued to keep flipping through the pages, more draconic began to appear, maybe in response to his origins or blood, as it read, a tale of the true downfall of the dragons. At first, the army of humanoid races were powerless to the dragons, but the chromatics grew vain over time, and the metallics could no longer find themselves on their side or tolerate their greed. Thus, the metallics begun to aid the humanoids to stage an uprising, and the chromatics were all banished to the inner planes. But as the humanoids saw victory in their grasp, they began to grow greedy, and in search of power, tricked the metallics into ripping a hole into the material plane. But instead of power, an immense dragon of the void appeared through this rift. The dragon caused immense destruction and decimated the allied forces, including the full destruction of the ancient elven Elefon Empire. Only with the quick thinking and help of a great wizard by the name of Thanathor, creating and using the orbs and blade of dragonkind was the dragon trapped and banished. The tale does end with notes of plans for the dragon's imminent return. They also found a letter addressed to one Velison, and it read, "My master, I have tried to delay the adventurers as much as possible to give you the time to activate the forge. They still do not suspect any treachery from me, and have used the knowledge of our prisoner to great advantage. I'm writing to let you know they have discovered your plans in Phandalin with Lady Thornton. They will want me to lead them to the cave within a day. Close the ancient passage and hide the key the best you can. Dispose of your dwarven plaything as well. If we do not meet again, know that I have faith in you to accomplish what task the herald tasks you with." And it just ended with, "In the dweller's name, no name listed."
So that was Gundren, or the Gundren we knew. Velison. Had to be.
Yep.
Are you all right, Baz? You seem like you just had a like an epiphany. Oh, you're not. Your mic's not on.
Sorry, the orb was the key.
Oh shit. Right.
It's the right size and shape.
I mean, we haven't come across anything else.
We should look. Tear this place apart.
Didn't we make a deal with a dragon? Or was Vin the person we were worried about?
The deal with the dragon was to
Kill the druid.
kill the old man.
Yeah, and then we promptly fell down a fucking well, and then into.
I guess you could say we went down a rabbit hole.
No.
There
Can't
is
say that at
a
all.
Imperium.
It was a
a
well.
door here next to you, Barrick, and then another door here that does seem to be barred from the inside.
I'll open the door next to me.
I
What
want to check out the
about,
station.
what about this one? That's a door too, right?
That's the one he's opening, right?
Mhm.
My bad.
Oh, you're good.
A tricorn hat.
He's gonna walk over there. Damn it, it's Elvish again.
Yes. Someone read this gibberish.
You find
Inside this room, you see a small bed chamber, well kept. There is a tricorn hat on the table here. More letters, a chest here, and a small lamp burning.
I pick up the tricorn hat. Just because I want it.
And make your deck save.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
no!
No, just kidding. You're good.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll for initiative.
The tricorn hat is animated and it attacks.
Yes.
It's a mimic hat. Never saw it coming.
All right.
I would have waited for him to put it on for that.
Yeah. Like a head crab. All
Your
right.
hair feels wet as teeth start to appear at the top of the hat.
So I'll first I'll take a look at the maps and various papers on the desk, and then I'll look at the chest.
The letters that you see here all seem to be interrogation notes telling how they secured the dwarf from the goblin cave he held for many days before he broke due to the drow poison and interrogation methods, and told them where he and his brothers stayed. There's also on the maps the markings of where the cave was, and then the plans to construct a system of portals to lead them all throughout the area to move much more quickly than on foot.
Is there
Wow.
anything- Is there anything in here about the portal that Wynn was talking about? The one back where we came? Or where that goes?
Doesn't say where any of the portals go, just that they constructed a system of portals.
Is that in the
A
logbook?
series of tubes.
What'd you say?
I said, is that in the logbook? Any
It
of the
was in
information
this
about the
room.
portals?
Nope.
Okay.
The logbook just had the contacts and where they were, and that what they were searching for, but it didn't seem like they were having too much success. But you guys did find a green orb here.
Have we searched this dead body yet?
I didn't look for anything other than notes. So
Oh,
that's a good
Yeah,
I would
you
like
got-
to search this dead body.
Okay, investigation.
Loot the body!
Are the colors of the orbs, they correlate to all the colors of the scales on this book? Yes?
They sure do.
There aren't any extra colors in the book that aren't included as an orb?
Nope.
Okay.
Just the 5 chromatic dragon colors.
17, my dude.
When you find a whip, 2 scimitars, kind of ruined set of armor at this point of how many times he was stabbed,
Where was that?
and you find a pouch of 50 gold pieces.
Toss the gold pieces to Bayrick, as one does.
Thanks. And I'll take a look at this
Nice.
chest here.
As you open it, the color of gold lightens the room as the chest seems filled with gold.
Oh,
Alright,
how
alright.
much gold are we talking?
Around 5,000.
Okay.
He just went to grab
Easy,
him a glass
Bayrick.
of water. And
And-
totally missed
Ooh.
it.
How do we carry
Don't
that
tell
with
Sybil.
us?
All of the coins
Bag of
seem to
holding.
be marked with the word Phandalin on some point of it. Looks to be the
What?
missing Phandalin taxes.
Oh no!
They were stealing from my fucking people?
Mm-hmm.
I want this
Shit.
gold returned to the town immediately.
Yeah, the red brands weren't they?
Yeah, they were, and they were. Ugh. That's a lot of gold.
It's a
Where's
lot of
Sue?
gold.
This
What are
needs
we
to be
gonna do?
added to my.
We're fully closing it.
Okay, let me see. I need to.
We
look up-
use it to secure Wynn's nomination.
Yes.
From the sound, of it, we'll have to use the gold to fund an army.
How much of this gold will fit into this bag of holding?
All of it.
All of it.
All of
Wait,
it.
wait, how much gold did we get? I didn't actually get the
Oh,
number.
that's how bag of holdings work.
5,000.
5,000 gold
5,000
pieces.
gold.
You know what we could buy
pieces.
with 5,000 gold? Like
Yeah.
5 elephants.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
A
Well, we only have
person.
one elephant we need to deal with right now.
What is this, Hannibal?
You could buy a person.
No, but if we all... Okay, whoa. Whoa.
Don't act like you haven't been trying
Whoa.
to do it all along.
I haven't tried to buy anybody. I've tried to have people sign paper.
I'm just
It's
trying to
indent-
sign people over to a devil.
Hey, it's the devil, not a devil. Come on. Show some respect.
Are you okay? Oh my god, are you okay?
is in the restroom, everybody.
Are you okay?
Fucking period.
Jesus.
Yes, that is me. Period.
Are you okay, baby?
Why are
Anything-
you here, of all places?
So by the way, Tybalt, the rabbit is a polymorphed drow that Pyrium polymorphed that he's been carrying around. And that'll run out in about, I don't know, let's say about a half hour. So we should be gone.
Like,
we
how
should,
powerful is the drow? We could interrogate the drow.
Well, see, the thing is, Pyrium's real powerful. So, like, we have not had a chance to really talk about that yet.
And then, do we want to try to interrogate the zombie Gundren?
Yeah, we do need to
I don't
talk
care
to
what you
somebody.
guys are going to do. I'm gonna
Excuse me,
take
he
advantage
is
of
no
this.
longer a drow, he is now Sir Fluffy.
I understand.
Did he get
Pyrium.
polymorphed, or did he get true polymorphed? Because if it's
He is
true
Sir Fluffy
polymorph,
now.
that means
Why
he's not.
are you in
he's
my
not
dreams,
turning
old
back.
man? Win interrupts.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, not Win. Kiwi Lizard Down, I guess, is my new name now.
So, Superium, we came across some information here. Have you seen anything, that of interest? I know you were talking earlier about having us do some work for you that you were looking to have done.
Well, to be honest, I believe this area seems a bit less corrupt now. We can speak here, or we can speak back in my little hovel.
Pyrium, what
I'd
happened
rather go to the hovel,
after the
personally.
darkness erupted with Pyrium?
I am a hovel.
Did
Wait,
the
what'd you say,
darkness
That is
escape?
nice.
Did
I
the
don't think
darkness
I've seen
escape
you in
with
my
Pyrium?
dreams, little one.
Me?
Yes. I've seen the rest of you.
I don't have dreams.
Interesting. We'll see if
What
we
have you
can
s-
fix
What have you
that.
seen of us? Because we saw you, but we were someone else when we saw you. So what have you seen of us?
I've seen
This
you
all
all on
sounds
a...
bananas.
Strangely enough, that orb you carry, I've seen you all, each of you, collecting your own orb. I've seen you all on a great journey. A very risky one, but one that you, I believe, have a great chance of success in. I thought I sensed all your presences near, but I sensed you in a small town. I was on my way there when I sensed the corruption beginning to form here. A dragon, a chromatic one here, by the name of Venom Fang, and I have been exchanging unpleasantries for the past few weeks. Didn't like it much when I talked about his mother. He's been corrupting these ruins and trying to turn it into a more inhabitable abode for him, and I, of course, have been here to counter that.
Aren't
Is
you
he
a
the
dragon?
druid? Is he the druid?
Aren't you a dragon?
Some have
Pyrium?
called me a druid. I wander the world. I prefer the more rural areas. I don't like being crowded by a bunch of smelly people.
Pyrium, aren't you an actual dragon? Just kill him.
Oh,
He's
I
young.
would, but I've taken a vow of pacifism, unfortunately.
Why, you mentioned that earlier. Why did you take a vow of pacifism?
Anytime a living being dies, I almost feel their pain as they pass. I don't wish to cause that upon any others anymore.
What
That
about,
orb you grabbed. Be careful with that. It contains the spirit of an ancient green dragon.
Oh, question. When you saw us carrying the orbs, do you know which color for which of us?
That was clouded for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
Just sensed the orbs of power with you. And I thought they were lost to time. I only knew of a few left, but they must also be about.
So the orbs exist already with the souls inside them. We don't have to capture the souls.
Well, all of Magvadar's greatest lieutenants were captured within them. It's the only way to be rid of them. I believe the one
Okay.
you grasp still holds the Emerald Shadow within it.
Just want to
Terrifying.
make sure that the black dragon up there isn't something we have to deal with, because we kind of promised
green
him
one?
we'd deal with. Is it a green one?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It is a green one.
Pretty sure
Venom,
it's
Venom Fang, right?
I
Yes, his
still
name
think,
is
Yeah.
Venom Fang.
I still
Yeah.
think we could take him.
I don't.
Also, may
He's quite
I
temperamental and deceptive.
may I hold orb? I'm green. I'm
Baz, didn't
dragon-like.
you try to break the orb as like the first thing you wanted to do?
you punted
I
that
did.
bitch.
I
What if
did.
you released a dragon?
Weird old Australian rules football on it.
It's the dragon's not the only thing in there.
Right.
As
When
Oh, wait. That's I. Oh, Baz makes a good point. So, Pyrium, if there's a green, the soul of a green dragon in here, how did this drow use it to make Quip and Tybalt and Tony disappear? And where is Tony?
I sense Tony far below. Seems to be traveling through a very hellish landscape at the moment.
Let me call my boss.
I believe he may be in one of the levels of the Nine Hells.
Yeah, make a call.
Hey, Asmodeus, I need help. I got a friend. I gotta call it a favor.
No response.
So,
Not yet,
Just,
at least.
just don't get him killed, please.
so Tybalt and Quip, like, what did you see when you were in the orb?
Cheese. Lots of cheese.
like I said, I don't drink.
It just
Just
saw
go to sleep
infinite
and then-
blackness.
I go to
No
sleep and I wake
temperature,
up.
no sounds, no vision, just this feeling of their own heart beating within their chest.
So I
Like
didn't
cheese.
see cheese. Okay. Nothing.
If you imagined
I
it,
just-
maybe you saw it in your head.
Fade into the nothing, fade out of the nothing, go to sleep, wake up, just nothing crazy.
Speaking of sleep, can we rest?
What was the
Please.
color of the? Okay.
It was a green orb that you found here.
Well, yeah, I meant the color of all of them.
That's an
I
important.
think it's the
Black, blue, white, red, and green.
just the main like chromatic dragon colors.
Yeah.
And if you can find the rare purple orb, well.
That has Mace Windu in it.
Tired of these
sorry, I gotta
motherfucking
step
away
dragons.
for a second.
What
in
if
my
what if
motherfucking-
Baz is an unknown lieutenant?
I don't think so.
Bayrick is stepping away for a minute.
The 5 lieutenants of Magladoth. I remember them. I battled with them a few times. Quite strong, dangerous, and angry. The one contained within that orb, the Emerald Shadow, Orion, the Red Dragon, Eerie Tanthor, the Flame of the Ancients, the White Dragon, Winifron, the Chillbringer, the Blue Dragon, Salustro, the Stormcaller, and the worst of them all, Zorhuntal, the Black Death.
So we just casually have like major bosses just in our possession. Is that what I'm hearing?
They once roamed this world freely, causing great trouble, destruction, killing willingly, till a friend of mine, Fanathor, he created these devices to trap them within. They're quite strong. Only great magic can break them. But the dragons still have their own will, and will try to exert that upon any who try to use the power that they give out.
Hmm. So we're gonna kill the banshee.
Hey
That
guys, I'm
is-
sorry. I need to leave. I'll put it in chat of what just happened, but I'm sorry everybody. I really
You're
don't
good.
want to leave, but yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, you'll
Okay.
understand once I put it in chat.
No, you're good.
You're
Sorry,
good, my
I-
Be
friend.
safe. Take care.
Yep, thanks everybody.
Bye. Oh, well. Who's gonna
Right.
identify
That's
the
one of his
snack?
kids.
Yeah, I'm hoping everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a wife testing positive for COVID.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say it's not the worst. Oh, okay.
It
Anyways,
can be really
before
concerning.
he disappears, I would like to ask him for the orb. I want to touch it.
Yeah, he
I think
seemed to
Baz
agree
has
to
it in a
that.
bag.
No, I gave it to Bayrick to put it in a bag,
Oh.
put in his backpack,
Yeah.
and
Let's just
he
let him,
seemed
let's just let
he
him
seemed
keep
to
it.
agree to when asked. I have no problem with it.
Okay. When I'm gonna add it to your inventory.
Ooh, do I feel anything when I touch it?
Not
Also,
just
name
when
of your
touching
sex
it,
tape.
but I'm gonna put it in your inventory, and feel free to read it and
Okay.
share any information you wish.
Okay. Let me know when, and
As
I'll
you do,
refresh.
sense as you touch it, all about it.
Ooh. When I feel it, I feel all about it. That's true. That's how that works.
Okay, it's in your inventory.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ, there's a book written on this thing.
Can you even
Alright,
read
hold
that
on.
many words?
I'll try my best.
Would you like me just to post it for everyone?
I was gonna read it and then paraphrase if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
It looks
No.
like it's about the same what you had already said. So, ages passed, elves and humans waged terrible war against an evil dragon and his allies, the Chromatics, which we just talked about. Wizard used the orbs to trap the dragons and souls. Dragon was defeated, time passed, orbs were destroyed. Times passed, the orbs were destroyed or faded into legend. And only 3 are thought to survive. Their magic has been warped and twisted over the centuries, so although their primary purpose of trapping dragons still functions, you may need more than one to unlock their true purpose. More than one? Are we gonna be like Voltron? Each orb contains the essence of a chromatic dragon. Orb description. While attuned. Oh wow. Okay, so while attuned to the orb, I can use an action to peer into the orb's depths and speak its command word. Must make, okay, a savings throw. Control the orb and remain attuned to it. On foul check, you become charmed and get hit by a massive fireball while expositioning by the orb for as long as you can remain attuned to it. All right. While you are charmed by the orb, you can't voluntarily end your attunement, and the orb casts suggestions on you at will, urging you towards the evil ends of its desire. Ooh, wow.
Seems a little
Spells. The orb
dangerous.
7 charges and regains 1d4 plus 3 expended charges daily at dawn. If you control the orb, you can use an action to expend one or more of the charges and cast the following spells: Cure Wounds, 5th level version. Daylight, Death Ward, or Scrying. You can also use an action to cast a detect magic spell from the orb without using any charges. Destruction. Appears fragile but impervious to most damages, including the attacks and breath weapons of a dragon. A disintegrate spell or one good hit from a +3 magic weapon is sufficient to destroy the orb, however. So it's very powerful, but attuning to it leads the risk of falling to its persuasions.
I mean, out of everyone, I feel like I'm the least dangerous. So if I hold the orb, attune to it.
Sure.
One's gonna think fondly about the 3 times he's been downed by Tybalt and then say no.
If we just give the orb to Asmodeus, I'm sure he can find good use for it.
Imperium seems to think that we're all going to end up with one of them, and
Do I know its command word? Is it in here?
you would.
Okay.
If you attune to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
that's cute.
Imperium, you've seen us with the orbs. Have you seen what we do with them?
Well, I believe that you all will be the only ones that will hold the power to banish Magdadoth in his second coming.
So he does come back. There's nothing we can do to stop
I've seen
it.
him coming back, destroying all the known civilizations of the world and allowing a group of beings to enter the world and plunge it into darkness.
So it sounds like we need to go orb hunting.
Magdadoth will return. It's just a matter of when and where.
Well, wind's over there.
Based on the information we have, it's gonna be nearby. Well, not from here, but from where we were. In the mountains under Wave Echo.
We probably need to take this orb and go to Wave Echo and infiltrate it.
But first, Pyrrhion's hut, so we can take a nice, long-deserved rest.
We do need to
I could go
rest.
for a nap right now.
I would appreciate it.
Do we go to Wave Echo, or do we follow the other tubes to the other locations to collect the orbs so that they can't?
I feel like we go to Wave Echo, stop whatever they're trying to do there, and then we go look for the orbs, which I suggest we go to Waterdeep first.
No. Okay. Allow me to counter offer. Wave Echo Cave. The Banshee we've promised 4 times. And then to the other orbs.
I mean, she said she would just find somebody else to do it if we
No,
couldn't.
she said that if we couldn't do it, and we reassured that we could.
We also told her we'd do it in the first place, and we haven't done it yet. So.
And we still have the item too, so.
Okay. We'll go to Wave Echo, we'll kill the Banshee, and then we'll move on.
We're not gonna kill the Banshee.
Either way, we need to rest. So let's go to Pyrium's hut and talk more.
Not only do we need to rest, but we also, Tybalt.
Also, Tybalt, what?
We need to
level up?
There you go. I was waiting for you to say it.
I was like, what?
I do that at the end. I do it at the end of sessions, not in the middle of the session.
Yeah, level up.
You don't get to level up.
Why not? That was helpful.
Oh my
That's
god,
helpful.
you're standing on
And
my nuts.
I need a second level in rogue so that I can have uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
If we level up, you level up.
Is that an answer? Is that an
I mean,
answer,
just
Ryan?
what?
For what?
To the
Level
question?
up.
No.
Okay.
Nice try. Yeah, what would
Not
you guys like to
even-
do? Would you like to...
I want to go to Pyrium's hut and rest.
Yeah,
So I
regardless,
think-
no matter what we do, we need to run.
The options from where you are now is go back the way you came. There was the web here, and then there was the water pathway that led further this way.
Oh, I really wanted to check out what that water pathway was.
Where's the water pathway on the map?
Way up here, back towards the north. I saw it barely from the ledge
Oh.
up high. I really
Yeah,
want
I
to go
remember
there.
us talking
Well,
about
whatever's in there is gonna hurt, so we need to rest before we.
Do I
Just rest
have...
in this room?
You just
Yeah.
want to take a short rest. Too dramatic.
I want to do a long rest.
I need a long rest. I'm hurting.
Would I
can do long
know,
rest as well.
based on the path we've taken, our location in relation to that, to like the cave system or where we came in? Like,
What do you
would I
mean,
know
like
enough?
you...
Would I know enough to suspect that this door north of us would lead us back to
Oh,
the start?
you did see barred doors leading to the south to begin with, and you kind of went all the way around, so I'd assume that you pretty much generally know that it would go that
I'm
back
gonna
that way.
enter what I assume is not Pyrium. What's his Vin's sleeping quarters? I'm gonna like search around for a key to see if there's like anything that opens that door.
Investigation check.
Come on, no whammies. Where is there? We go. 18.
18. Looking around, see like weapon rack, and start looking through the closet, and you see just different black clothing. All of it's inscribed on one side with a spider, and then it looks like a maw, like a black, purplish dragon on the other side. And then you notice what looks to be a false panel in his like little armoire.
I'll push the false panel.
And inside, you see looks to be a stone buckler carved to look like a tree trunk. In the center is a handle.
I'll grab the handle and I'll turn it if it turns.
When the handle is twisted, you see protrusions form at all the edges that do seem to match the door you saw at the entrance to Wave Echo Cave.
Can I get that orb real quick?
What? What's wrong?
I want to see if the orb will open this little secret door I found.
You
Don't
did
do
find a
anything
secret door.
Oh,
found a
that thing you
shield.
grabbed was like removable.
Oh, I'll take it out then. My bad. I can't. I wasn't. Yeah.
It looks like the key to the door that you saw at Wave Echo Cave.
It's a round shield that when you turn it,
Mm,
the edges poke out.
I'll
and
grab that. And be like,
It fits the hole in the door back at Wave Echo that we couldn't get into.
I'll come back and be like, well, guys, guess what I found? It's a key. But it's not a normal key. It's a buckler.
Do we
think
go
this
back
is
to
what
where we
we need to
came after we sleep?
I believe that would be the best course of action.
I think we should go through the tunnel.
I think sleep is first.
Definitely sleep.
Yes.
In fact, I'm
Tyrion,
gonna go.
do you-
I'm gonna go
Tyrion,
sit
do
down
you
on the
have
fire.
comfort for all of us? Like, do you have space for us, or is some like here gonna be more comfortable for us with the barracks that we passed through?
Well, I think my house was quite comfortable, to be honest. But it's up to you.
Do you have tea?
We can rest. I do.
I vote tea.
Fine, but I want to come back and explore the rest of this cave sometime.
We will come back in the near future when. But
Yes.
first, we gotta go save the world.
We can come back.
Or what if what saves the world is over there?
We're not gonna get there at 5 health.
with no spell slots, with no rage.
We got
We're-
like
we're-
half a Bayrick.
We're
A
all
pacifist
spent.
guy. Hey, we have a rabbit. Does that count?
Oh,
Did somebody
shit,
lock the rabbit in the bathroom? Oh.
Imperium did.
Imperium
He's
did.
using the
There you
restroom at the moment. Don't
Side
worry,
note,
I'll
just
grab
read
him.
on. Side note,
Can
just
I-
was reading an article. I heard it. Actually, no, I heard it on the news. This woman dropped her cell phone in a porta potty, and then went to try and retrieve it, and got stuck in the hole, and fell in. And they had to rescue her, and she was covered in human shit.
I thought it was gonna be bat shit.
Well, fuck you.
Can I open the door to the north?
Yeah, it's just barred from your side, so the bar slips and reveals another passageway to another
Wow,
door
it's like-
that seems to be barred.
From this
It's like
side
a
as well?
Skyrim dungeon. Are you okay?
All right, let's get out of here, boys and girls, and Imperium.
I prefer to be just told.
Hold on, I need to grab the rabbit. Can't leave him behind.
Thank you for the 25 bits, Candy.
Oh, we're getting donations over
Thanks,
here.
Candy.
Okay.
So you guys are just heading to Pyrium's hut.
I guess we're going to Pyrium's hut.
Imperium's hut.
If we can get out the way we came, yes.
Nobody has a familiar we could send over there to take a look around?
If I had picked a different pact, I would, but
No. Why would we?
I
oh,
got a
shit.
job done.
Mhm.
Do we need to like actually move all the way out there, or we just got?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Just Baz and Win. Baz, you don't see that swarm of spiders anymore on the other side, as it does seem like the coast is clear, heading back.
Holy crap.
Hey, Orion. After the session is over, I have a few questions for you. You mind sticking around?
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Imperiums. No.
Switching maps. As you guys head back out the way to the cave, no sign of any spiders or the false Gundren
Or the spider. You know.
or the spider.
Here we
go. Map. Well, it's the right map, but also the wrong map. Here it is.
No more music for us. It's not allowed.
It is not allowed.
Mm-mm-mm.
As Pyrium
Whoa.
leads you back to the one hovel that smoke was billowing from the chimney. Inside, as he leads you in, you see just a small bed. The home, most of the furniture the same as the rest you've seen, all broken, but one good chair, and inside you see the same portrait that you'd seen in your dreams of the Empress Nehikara. You see what seems to be piles of obviously fake jewelry, counterfeit coins, model weapons, looks to be a plain stick, and you see little hand drawings, not well done, of looks to be Pyrium standing with the kobold, the old dirty beggar, a warforged, and a Goliath. All this seem to be quite happy in the portraits. Oh, Tybalt. He's hidden. I got you. There you go. Bam. Well, come on in. I'll put a pot of water to boil.
Whatever happened to them? The old adventurers, the adventurers like Garrick and the Warforged and everyone else.
Oh. You know Ferris, Garrick, Scamp, and the dirty guy?
Yeah, the dirty, stinky beggar man, as he liked to call him.
He was stinky.
I believe that's what he was going for. Are
Well,
any of them still alive?
we went on many great adventures together, hunting out cultists of Magladoth, searching for treasures, just having fun, drinking. You know, we called ourselves the Platinum Guard. And our one main mission was to prevent these creatures called the Other from finding a way to enter this world. We destroyed many ancient old relics, plundered many dungeons, lived a good life, but unfortunately, none of them are still with us. But I remember them fondly.
The platinum what?
The Platinum Gods?
The Platinum Guard.
Guard.
How'd you come up with that?
Well, we all... Guess it's time to be honest with you all. I am a dragon, and I
No
serve
shit. I'm sorry.
Lord Bahamut. Although I've not heard his voice for quite some time. But he is the one who put me on my mission. And they were the ones that I saw that could help me. When I told them that who I served, they all agreed that is a good name for our small party. Anyways, tea is ready. Who would like some?
I will.
Give me
pass.
the tea.
I'm not even gonna bother with the tea. I'm just gonna curl up on the floor and just like pass out.
I'm gonna go sit down on the chair and just stare blankly into the corner.
Yeah, I want to drink the tea and then kind of curl up inside a curl of apparently Gundren now.
Gundren. Why is he Gundren?
Everyone's name
Shut up,
changes
Tibble. You know it's you.
a million times.
No, I
We
definitely-
fucking have. We have one person he's not here for one session, and all of a sudden
That was-
nobody gets a weird name anymore.
What do you mean? Everybody got weird names, so that was gone. I made sure of it. What I should have done was I should have sneaked into the owlbear and just started changing people's names.
Ooh, not a bad idea.
Anyway,
So-
I'm resting.
Resting, just staring into the fire. Baz having some tea. I'm gonna say Barrick went to sleep when Quip went to sleep right away, right?
Yeah.
And then when? What are you doing?
Staring off into space, staring at the orb, actually, trying to figure more of it out.
Are you going to attune to the orb?
Not currently, no. I do not feel like that's a great idea from what I read. Especially since the savings throw on it is the one thing that I suck at.
You
What
only
is the
need to make the
saving throw?
saving throw if you use its power, yeah?
But when you're attuned to it, it can try to entice you with thoughts to do evil at any time that it so feels, and I'd have to do a 18 save for it.
Whoa.
Is it a charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Hey, you know who has the highest charisma?
Go to bed.
I don't sleep.
That's only if you fail your initial check.
What's your charisma?
My charisma is 18.
Suck my dick.
The only way that I would be okay with attuning to this is if a lot of people give me as many buffs as possible, so I can roll, keep adding to the roll.
You,
I will attune to it. I'll
doesn't
do
it take a short rest or a long rest to attune?
It's a short rest. About an hour.
Come on, give it to me.
I think,
Do it.
I think Wynn's fear of it, hesitation,
The hate
is good.
flow through.
I think Wynn has the right idea.
I will gladly attune to it, but like I said, some bardic inspiration and some D4 bless. I would have to add everything I can to it to pass that.
Don't
Do you
attune
not
to
trust
it.
me, Win?
And I'm sorry if I misread it, Ryan. I thought it said even when you are attuned to it, it can randomly decide to try and inspire you with devilish thoughts. Because it says that the initial one, to attune to use it initially when after you attune to it, is a DC 15, and then what?
So
Nope, it does say. Yep, you're right. And the orb casts suggestion on you at will. Yep, you were right. My bad. I read it wrong.
yes. So pretty much, when you attune to it, you learn its command word.
Yep.
That's when you make your charisma check.
Mm-hmm.
Successful, you have control of the orb. On a failed check, that's when the happens.
I mean, I have a +7 to my charisma saving throws.
Are you saying that in character?
No, obviously not. No, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'll go to sleep and decide whether or not while I'm asleep if Tidbalt's worthy of this. In character, honestly, like IRL, Chris doesn't care. But in character, you have knocked me unconscious like 2 or 3 times. So I don't really trust giving you things of mass power.
But I always picked you back up again.
To be fair, Barrick
like-
did.
I've cast.
I'm pretty
I've
sure
cast-
Barrick did.
I've cast Spare the Dying a few times.
Oh, spare the dying. Really brought it back.
He didn't die. He could have died if I didn't do that. Come on. I'm gonna go click that long rest button.
When you are looking into the orb, into the part that looks to be crystal or glass, you see a swirling of green energy within it. It seems to be barely contained.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? I was reading a message.
When you're like looking at the orb before you go to sleep, in that part in the center that seems to be crystal or glass, you can't tell. It seems to be a swirling green energy in there. It seems to be barely contained, pulsating.
Huh. Does it make me feel anything? Any sort of weird way?
Nope.
Actually, it makes you feel a little gay,
True.
but you're used to it.
Also true. I think I'll just attune to it because I can attune to it, but it's if I use the command that we'll have an issue.
Maybe we should if it is a Christmas saving throw, maybe we should let someone who's more charismatic handle that. No offense.
It's like Tybalt's wife talking.
No. I'm just gonna say right now, I have a higher charisma than him.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I have a 19.
You got a 19.
Because I dumped all of my shit into charisma because my character's a bard.
Yeah, but the saving throws the same.
It's green. Wynn's got it. Wynn makes the
I have a
decision.
7.
Fair.
It is.
It is green. That's a good point. Never mind. It cost you. Do what you're gonna do. I'm sleeping.
Could just roll a dice. Let the gods decide.
That actually sounds like a great idea.
Are you doing it, Win?
Attuning to it?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Could roll a d6. 1, 2, you attune. 3, 4, I attune.
No.
5, 6, nobody attunes.
Evens Wynn attunes. Odd Wynn does not attune, but Wynn's still in possession of it.
Oh my god. Wait, say that one more time. Evens attune, odds.
You attune. Odds you don't attune. Either way, you're the
I
one in
attune to
possession
it.
of it.
Okay. Make your charisma saving throw. As in your mind, as you peer into it, you just hear the word Gorian, 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 over and over in your mind.
It's not gonna go well. Nope.
You're attuned.
Okay. So much.
Tibble, you also technically would have failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I still blessed?
It's 10 minutes, probably not.
Nah, damn. Oh well.
Why are you being so cute? Calm down, little cutie.
Well,
Okay,
Win,
I'll calm down.
that's going to make this game very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But you guys don't notice anything different about Win.
Oh, you're right. I should have done that just straight to the DM. You should make me do it again, only to you.
No.
Damn it.
Nice try.
We don't matter here.
All right. Everyone else. Baz, did you go to sleep?
Yeah, I eventually would have gone to sleep.
I'm technically
Okay.
not sleeping, but I am looking into the corner.
Everyone make an initiative roll.
Oh hell.
Oh. Just let me sleep. I'm
Man.
having a rough day.
And I'm not going to include Bayrick just because he's not here, so it wouldn't really matter anyways, because you'd still have to learn about it anyways. When you're going to have a dream as well. But first, I'm just going to pull you into another channel for 1 second, so because the orb is going to talk to you first.
Oh, joy.
Yikes.
No, the
Suck.
setup.
The cameras. The cameras are everywhere.
The cameras are everywhere.
What cameras?
So Baz has like a setup, like on his stream,
Mm-hmm.
where like everybody's like face cam is where it's supposed to be,
Mm-hmm.
and when it's messed up, like when people leave,
Mm-hmm.
all the positions just everywhere.
Oh, it just makes a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now, there's like two of me.
You mean you don't have it
Baz's.
open?
I do not. I'm sorry. I forgot today.
Yeah, she doesn't have Win stream open either. Which makes it
I'm not feeling particularly well, so I've been a little.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can take Win. I'm just saying.
Take one where?
To downtown.
Down, take
What?
it down.
Like to the VR place?
You know, technically, I could just go listening to a stream. No, I'm not doing that.
Chica.
I'm
that's
not.
shameful.
It's muted. Look, you can come look.
I'm not doing it.
You're shameful.
I'm not like that. I got a bone to pick with you. I only have like 3 belly rub points because of your stupid gambling stuff.
Have
Whose
you
fault
considered
that
not gambling?
That's fine, but
Do you not, is there a way to get them passively or?
So in the overlay, yeah, you used to get them passively. Now you don't because it's going away. You are still earning belly rubs in the new system.
Mm.
You can go.
They're playing freaking Bed Wars. They're playing Bed Wars.
Nope,
I
that's not what I
literally have
wanted.
been asking them to play Bed
You
Wars. with
can
me.
you can
Okay.
use the command to see what you've got in chat.
Sorry, Baz. I'm not sure if that rearranged you or whatever.
It was
It
hilarious.
put you back where you were supposed to go, and Tibble back where Tib's supposed to go. But we gotta wait for.
Oh, because
Right.
Bayrick.
Oh, right. You got to turn your cam back on. That's why.
Oh.
When you pulled us into the channel, it turns your cam off.
There we go.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god. Wait, hold on a second. I need to message Ryan privately as a joke.
Okay.
I'm a joke.
you're not.
Tybalt, you heard Win muttering to himself in the corner in your fake sleep.
Did he tell me what might happen if he tries to attune? Like, do I have an idea of what might happen, like, if the attunement fails?
I would say that I said that there was because I kind of read it to you, but I would say that there's definitely power that can push upon you, emanating from the orb.
Yeah, if he tries to use the power of the orb, he gets to make another check.
I'm gonna go sit on the bed and just look at. I'm now looking at Win. With like a hand out, I'm just ready to cast anything. If he even looks angry at me.
And when you heard that voice in your head, you felt a radiating pain of that blade in your foot. Almost as if
Oh,
you're
Jesus.
getting stabbed again.
How?
Just for a second. Is there anything you'd like to do before you go to sleep?
Mash this fucking orb into a million pieces? No. So it says if you unattune from it, then you can try again. Is that right, or did I
You
read
can't
that wrong?
willfully unattune from it once you attune.
So somebody's gonna have to take it off my dead fucking body. Got it. Pry it on my cold dead hands.
Aren't they cold anyway?
They are.
Yes.
Just cold-blooded.
It's cold-blooded.
And
Yes.
scaly.
How would you do it in Icewind Dale campaign? I feel like that'd be pretty.
Well, see, I'm a fire lizard now, so I could just make fire. And if I could get a few more spells in Barbarian, I can literally make fire.
You know who
Good
else
luck
can
getting
make-
spells in Barbarian.
Yeah.
Huh?
Spells
Well,
in Barbarian.
it's up to the dice, which are not treating me very well right now. Or maybe they are, who knows?
I just realized spells in Barbarian is what you said. You need levels.
Yeah, so anything else you're doing, Win?
I'm going to sleep, dude. I'm like half dead. No, I'm actually more than half dead.
I believe everyone else was sleeping.
Yeah. Or my version of sleep.
When, after your voice talking in your head, you fall asleep pretty soundly. But as your vision fades into blackness, you see and feel yourself floating through an empty void, twinkling of stars all about you, swirling colors, purples, red, oranges. In the distance, you see what looks to be a force of pure darkness seems to be pulling everything towards it. Out of the corner of a vision, you see what looks to be a dragon, sparkling, made of stars, floating towards this immense darkness, swirling in the distance.
That seems unsafe.
As the dragon passes you, it almost turns its head. You see the twinkling of stars looking towards you as it almost seems to notice you there, but quickly moves on as it begins still floating towards this void. And as it draws closer, begins to kind of investigate, flying about it, until two large swirls of this black energy strike out without warning from the circle, swirling in this endless expanse of dark with twinkling lights, different swirling colors, as they seem to grab this dragon made of stars, and it fights and fights as much as it can, but is pulled ever closer and closer, and you almost hear a sound unrecognizable, but almost as if you hear a scream as more of these swirly tendrils wrap around it until it pulls it to the center, and the stars vanish into this swirling void. And then you wake up. And you can feel the warmth of day shining through cracks in this ruined stone hovel, as you're the first one to wake up, besides one who never sleeps.
Okay, so I'm just throwing it out there that every time that I have one of these dreams and I go to Google it, it always returns with "I'm gay and don't know it." Every single time, not even kidding.
What are you trying to Google?
Any dream about any certain thing.
Did you Google what is a dream about blank mean?
That sounds like a sign.
About a blank what?
Never mind.
I couldn't hear you because you started echoing.
What exactly do you type into Google that makes it say that you're gay?
Oh no, I don't know why you're actually taking this bit any further than that. But it is true. Like every time that I've ever looked at like the dream charts and Google, it usually says you're either stressed about something or confused about your sexuality. Literally every time.
Can I be both?
But I honestly, yes.
Constant.
All right.
Say, when you awake, what do? Tybalt, awake as well.
Pyrium.
You good, Win?
Pyrium.
Pyrium's just sleeping on the ground.
Why isn't he sleeping in his bed?
Hmm.
Because I'm in the bed.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Doesn't even sleep, still takes the bed.
I was in the chair, but then I heard Win making weird noises. I was like, ah, I'm not sitting there anymore. Where you going, bud?
Just goes running out.
Where are you running off to?
You know anything about a dragon made of stars?
The sound of
Baz.
two people exiting the hovel wakes Quip and Baz up as well.
Baz had a dream about the dragon with stars. Win?
Did
Do
we
you not
take a
remember?
long rest?
Everyone got a long rest. It doesn't.
No, dreams are stupid, and I tend to ignore whatever you flesh bags dream about. It's usually
Baz had a
nonsensical.
dream about a dragon with stars. Why don't you go ask him?
Because I'm out here enjoying the fresh air. It's morning time. I must rustle my scales against this wall to keep them nice. This tree bark to keep them nice and shiny.
Did you attune, Win?
Attuned to what?
The orb.
It's in my possession.
You were talking in your sleep, so I was just checking up on you.
So, Bayrick talks in his sleep all the time, usually about counting gold and women
Actually-
with long beards.
He doesn't usually. Actually, I'm usually awake for that. The only one that's ever talked is Baz.
Oh, maybe I got him confused again.
Why don't you just come back to the hut?
Because I gotta shiny my scales. God. Can't do
This-
anything around you.
Baz, Win had a dream about the star dragon. Share notes.
Your mic's not on.
Baz, do you have a cold?
Oh yeah. Do you not remember me talking about the Star Dragon? I had the dream in Cragmaw in the castle before,
Okay.
like literally the day before we had our collective dream.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think so.
That was like 2 days ago.
That was a
3.
long time ago for lizard folk.
That's okay. Anyway, what happened in the dream?
I don't
Star-
know. I was like big open space.
Yeah.
Sparkling starry dragon was
Yeah.
went past me, went towards some weird, gross, shadowy black mass that was spinning and vortexing, and then it grabbed him with weird black tentacles and dragged him in.
The darkness grabbed the star dragon, or
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lots of things. I'm sorry. I'm gonna so my dream, Star Dragon didn't move but did breathe multicolored energy, but also the swirly stuff you're talking about sounds like what I saw as Illuridge died.
Yep. Sure does. That's out of character because I don't know what you saw as when.
What?
you were there.
We didn't see what he was.
Yeah, but he told us.
Oh, he's saying
Oh,
like
okay,
yeah.
sorry. I couldn't remember if he
So-
actually told us that or not.
So the other Oh, fuck.
The other is fighting the Star Dragon.
Or has already consumed and converted like he did to El Rouge.
We're gonna have to fight El Rouge at some point, aren't we?
Yes, and the other, and
That's
Magladoth, but probably not in that order.
We'll probably go Spider, El Rouge, Magladoth.
I doubt it.
Jeez, he wasn't
Is
kidding.
Magladoth the other? Are they the same person?
Been with you guys for
Magladoth-
5 minutes and so many interesting
Magladoth is
incidents.
the dweller in the void, according to this book, and the void is space. I think Magladoth is the dragon in space.
So we're seeing the dragon in space's Magladoth fight the other?
Be consumed by the other.
It did not
According to
seem
Wynn's
like it was
dream.
approaching it with fighting, with more of like confusion and investigation rather than fighting. It was circling around it and then was randomly attacked by it.
Maybe Magladoth wasn't always bad until it was corrupted?
What's the... That would go back before the book.
That would be before Pyrium's time, I would imagine.
Because the
Sounds
book
like
only
if it's...
describes the initial capturing of the chromatics and the orbs, which banished Magladoth at that time. I would need a timeline.
The book didn't mention anything about another.
Right.
Where's Nevin when you need him? He would have had this whole thing sorted out by now.
Pyrium looks at Baz, who's talking. You've seen Magladoth.
If Magladoth is the dragon in the sky made of stars, yes. In a dream. Well, also, yeah,
But
I did see the constellation in the sky. Or as Nevin would say, a constellate.
never seen him as stars, just as a creeping darkness, spreading shadow.
But not the dragon?
He takes the shape of a dragon, but more. He controls not only the elements, but he also consumes with darkness. But he did not look to be stars when I saw him, when I was much younger.
Do you know of a dragon
that
made of
was-
stars?
That was the time we dreamt of you?
What I heard Tibble. What did you say, Baz?
I said, and that would be the time that we dreamt of you and the others?
Before that, when I was but a wormling. This war in the Elephant Empire happened before the one shot by about 1,000 years. So when that one shot was in here, it's been about 1,050 years. maybe a little bit more. Hard to keep track over that many years for poor old Purium.
The sun is rising, yeah.
Yes.
So there's no chance I would see stars if I went outside.
No.
Okay. I'll try to
You see a
remember
star
to look at
inside.
them in the evening. See if I can't find that constellation again.
Your dream was pretty much the birth of Magladoth from the collapsing star. And Wind's dream, it was a full-grown, much bigger than the small dragon you saw when it seemed to be grabbed by that swirling void.
Do you think that that was getting absorbed into the orb? Sucked into darkness?
So
That's what we
Magladoth.
felt when we were there.
So Magladoth, as Pirium knows him from the Illithorn War, is the darkness consumed version of the Star Dragon.
Correct.
And then that happened after the dreams we've been having so far.
Him being consumed?
So the way my brain is understanding it is my dream, Wind's dream, then the war.
Yes.
Okay.
With
So
a variable amount of time between that.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
we could, if we could cleanse the darkness from him, maybe we don't have to beat him.
But yeah, from how Wynn described it, it did seem to be the same swirling void that Ila Rouge was drawn into.
If it was trapped once, it can be trapped again.
What was special about those crypts? There was a staff and crystals.
Yep, it was a red crystal on a sarcophagus, and the
Okay.
staff unlocked it.
Could have been heavy enchantment magic.
And there was maybe a small portion of that darkness trapped within there. Or maybe that empire had maybe consorted to darker means to combat their Afridi enemies, but realized that they couldn't control it, and found a way to contain it at least.
Wow.
But one of the orbs was shown that it was in Kalimshan, the blue orb. So maybe adventures there may lead more into that aspect of the lore.
Pirium, do you know if the temple that you visited with them where the other was where you lost Ila Rouge initially, is that still accessible?
Well, I haven't been there since we left. I try not to return to sites of bad memories, but who knows, over time it could be accessible, but hopefully it still lies buried beneath the sands.
Do you think if we could get to it that we could reactivate the magic that trapped him at that time?
Possible.
We
If
need to
only.
keep that in mind when we go to Kalimshan.
If only my love, Neikara, was still here, maybe she would know.
Right?
Maybe.
The temple took place miles away from, like, leagues away from Phandalin?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
in the northern part of the desert of Kalimshan.
Okay.
So south of Candlekeep even. And Waterdeep.
I had a wild theory, but that goes out the window then. I had a theory that the Banshee could be the Empress.
Banshees are quite old as well.
Bro, that would have been wild.
But they're also kind of location locked, aren't they? To where they died or where something crazy happened?
Or, yeah, I think so.
There were ruins of the Elefarn Empire in Phandalin.
Shit, there were. Shit. It's like a web that we keep pulling at and finding more threads.
I'm sorry, Quip. When we talk after your question, I will fill you in on more things that happened. I know that you're... It's been
Sorry.
quite a bit.
It's okay. I missed the first 5 levels. No
Yes. There's been a lot of different points of slow knowledge gain.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I'd say we do more knowledge gain than we do combat. Well, we can sit here and speculate, or we can go deal with the spider in the mines.
So do we take the tunnel back to the mines? Do we deal with the dragon here or
I say we...
So we want to go back down into the well and check out that other area
Y'all
Or
are
that other-
crazy.
that other
I
tunnel?
like it.
or that other tunnel.
Or
I feel
do we
like
go back to Phandalin and do the Banshee and then go to the cave that way?
I feel like
Chicken tonight, like chicken
most-
tonight.
the most pressing issue is the mine, because Gudrun's brothers might still be alive.
Or they might be turned.
Well,
The
we're not gonna
correct
find out
term
soon
is
here.
turnt. They might be turnt.
Besides, we need to... The spider seems like a big player in this whole mess. So if we go deal with the spider, we can possibly delay them a while. And then we can look to getting these other orbs.
I think it makes the most sense to go back to the entrance where we met Quip and go in that way to see what we can find.
That is,
But-
I do agree with that. Well, I have the key.
There
Arian,
are-
can you sense of anything else of interest from the well, or are we just cleared out and done there?
There are lots of paths in front of us.
I sense
We didn't go down the side path.
many different exits from this area down there. Where they go, I do not see where the trail leads, but quite distant.